Hey y'all, today we are talking about some new products from NYX. These are the High Glass collection. Wait, no, these are from the High Glass collection. If you watch my channel, you know I do like a finishing powder that kind of brings back a skin-like glow. So I was pretty excited to see this. I got the finishing powder in medium and I got the illuminating powder in daytime halo. So if you guys want to see how I like these, how they work, how they look on the skin, then I hope you subscribe, click that bell, and let's hop in. We're talking about the new NYX High Glass products. But before we put those on, I want to do foundation, and I want to use foundation that I know exactly how it performs, how it sits on the skin. So I've mixed two. I would have just used the L'Oreal, but the color's a little bit off for me. So I used L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear, and I mixed it with Maybelline Matte and Poreless. We are going to put this all over the skin. I have the eyeshadow on. But before I finish all of that, and that is a whole nother video, we are going to add foundation. And I'm just going to smear this on with my fingers all over the skin and apparently in my hair as well. That's always fun. And then once we have a light layer on the skin, I'm going to use the super dirty but dry Real Techniques sponge, push this right into the skin, and of course when you're trying a new powder, especially if you want to see how the powder itself is going to work, I definitely prefer using a foundation or foundations that I am familiar with. So these two I am very familiar with, and with these, pretty well with a lot of foundations, I kind of do a base layer and then I will build them up as needed. My cheeks are my main issue for my redness, so I will always go in and build that up. But anywhere that I don't need too much coverage, I just do a pretty light layer. And I really like how these foundations look together. The L'Oreal has a lot more coverage in my opinion, but I need to get a better shade for me. The shade's a little too pink, but I do really enjoy that foundation. And I have such a weird nose. I have found the best way to get it to look good and to keep it on is to rub it into my pores with my finger. That has pretty well been a life-changing tip for me. My nose would look so bad and I could keep building it up, and it was like just nothing made a difference. I did all the hacks and tips and tricks of putting eyeshadow primer and this and that, and nothing worked. Literally rubbing it in with my finger looks the best. I'm also going to use two different concealers because I'm just that fussy. Not really. It's because I want to use the Conceal and Hydrate, but the shade is way too dark for me right now. This is my summer shade. So I'm going to have to mix in a little bit to make it match me a little bit better, to highlight. So I'm going to mix in a little bit of All Nighter concealer by Urban Decay. I absolutely love a dry Real Techniques sponge for my foundation, but for concealer I prefer a damp sponge. It just kind of moves it better, makes everything go on a bit smoother. I'm really sorry if you can hear my goat. I don't know what her deal is, but she is being pretty fussy right now. Now my dog is barking. Wonderful. We're going to set the under eyes with a little bit of Urban Decay Velvetizer. Also with a finishing powder, it is not a setting powder. It is meant to finish off your makeup. You can actually use these finishing powders when your whole face is done. That's not normally how I like to use mine, so I'm going to put it on now, but you don't normally want to put it over something too tacky. With me especially, it will just kind of remove my base, and that's not what I want. So I'm going to grab my powder brush here. Let's do a swatch of this. I did a swatch and it looks very glowy, almost like a highlighter, but that is a hand swatch or a finger swatch. So let's try this. I don't know. You guys know I love a glowy, dewy base, but I'm not sure about this. So let's start pushing this into the skin. I'm gonna do one side so we can kind of see this side to that side. I really, really hope you guys are going to be able to see what I see. And I didn't go in with a whole lot. I'm gonna kind of take my brush and do this number just to, oh my gosh, you guys. It's literally like I put a highlighter, and I have the highlighter. It's like I put a highlighter all over my face. Look at this side. Super duper glowy. Literally all of it. You're gonna see my cheekbone more just because it's my cheekbone, but it's everywhere. The whole face is shiny. As opposed to this, I still have a bit of a highlight, like I said, because it's my cheekbone area, but we put that powder there to blur out our pores, and this just accentuated every pore on this side of my face. Okay. All right, well, we're gonna do that to the other side just so we match. Oh, you guys. Like, it is instant glow. I mean, I expected a glow. It's called High Glass. I get that, and I love that. But I didn't expect it to be a highlighter. Like, this would so be more so, in my opinion, suited as a highlighter. It's not super highlighty. Like, I'll show you the difference between the powder and the actual highlighter, but it's kind of like a toned down highlight. Oh man. If you like concealing your pores, I would not recommend putting this all over the face. It definitely accentuates pores. I mean, by far, it accentuates pores. I mean, just think if you did put a highlighter all over your face. That's this. Okay, let's do just a basic swatch. You guys see me rubbing my finger in here, and then you see it right there. This is the finishing powder. So let's try the highlighter. The highlighter feels a lot smoother. This feels very, ooh, it's not wet feeling. I'm trying to think of the right word. It feels very, very nice, like very silky smooth. Okay, and now here's the highlighter. So you can see right here, this is the powder. It's a lot chunkier. Let me rub it in a smidge. And then this is the highlight. And wow, that's a beautiful highlight. I mean, absolutely. But this still looks like a highlight. Okay, I'm gonna take a pause, and then I'm gonna go ahead, bronze up the skin, throw on some blush, and then we're gonna come back and put on more highlighter. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, let's throw this on and see what we think, because we're not glowy enough. Alright. You can see I already have a major glow going on, but let's add some more just to see if it intensifies it. And of course it did. Holy cow. I'm just gonna keep kind of blending that into the skin. Wowie wow. So you can see this already has a nice glow, but this is like, wow glow. Wow. That's beautiful. That is stunning. Okay, let's go ahead Then throw some on this guy. Wow, this highlighter, and I'm telling you guys, it's not powdery or chunky. It feels so nice. That's a highlight. Whew. I'm gonna grab some on my finger, put it on the Cupid's bow. Wow. Okay, let me finish up this face. We'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the look as a whole. From far away, it's not bad, but up close, this powder is just too highlighty. It's just a soft highlighter. It's no, I would not recommend putting this all over the face at all. If you were to go outside, like spring, summer especially, you know, sunny and beautiful outside, this is going to look crazy in my opinion. It's just gonna be too much, honestly. It's like you've literally rubbed a highlighter all over your face. And I love glowy powders, I do, but this one is just too much. If it were me, and I'm gonna tell you some other powders that I recommend instead of this, if you do want that softer, glowier finish, get the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. Beautiful, brings your skin back to life. Another one is also by NYX. This is the No Filter powder. And you can see it's like, let me see. You're not gonna be able to see it super well. It's like a baked formula, and I'm telling you guys, this powder is beautiful. Let me see if I can get a swatch on my hand. You can't really see it there, but it brings life back to your skin. It really does. It's not matte, it's beautiful. My favorite one that I have been using over and over and over is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Loose Powder. This is stunning. If your face is too matte, if you want it to look more skin-like, if you want a little bit of a glow, this is beautiful. I highly recommend this. I don't recommend the NYX High Glass finishing powder. I just don't. It's not my cup of tea. If you want to rub highlighter all over your face, you probably already have highlighters. So you don't need to buy this. Now, the actual highlighter in the High Glass formula, I think it's beautiful. I mean, you cannot deny, like, look right here, just where I put it, you cannot deny how beautiful that looks. It is stunning. It feels beautiful. It's not chalky or chunky or powdery. It feels wonderful. I will definitely recommend this. I know they have 3 or 4 shades. My camera rudely cut off, but this is in the shade Daytime Halo. I don't know if I told you guys that. And the High Glass powder is in medium. So I hope you guys enjoy this. If for some reason I find a way to make this work that I like, I will let you guys know down below. If I forget anything, I always put it in the description box. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, I hope you subscribe and click that bell, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.